Falcons and the Northern Illinois Huskies here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Bowling Green. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome inside the broadcast. I'm Luis Clamar. He's Henry Costco. Good to be alongside you once again. And it was almost like it was just August. You and I were calling the opening match for Bowling Green against Detroit Mercy. And now, fast forward a couple months later, it's October, fall's in full swing. And these Mid-American Conference matchups for both these teams are becoming more and more important.
Yeah, the weather is cooling down and the MAC is heating up. Northern Illinois, Bowling Green, two similar results to start MAC play. Northern Illinois, 2 draws to open up MAC play, followed by 2 losses. Bowling Green, 2 wins to open up MAC play, followed by a loss and a draw last Sunday against Miami, Ohio. Bowling Green currently sitting 5th in the current MAC standings, really looking for a push towards the MAC title here.
NIU coming into this game winless in 4. Bowling Green, still a positive record in the MAC, but winless in their last 2 games. Tyra King for NIU, 6 goals, 4 assists. She's been dangerous all season long for that team. Who are some Bowling Green players you're looking to spotlight?
Fifth-year grad student midfielder Lexi Zerwin scored her 3rd goal of the season against Miami, Ohio last Sunday. She also had a goal against Toledo at the Battle of I-75 2 weeks ago. She's really been in career form as of late. Look for her to continue that today against Northern Illinois.
Can Bowling Green get their 3rd MAC win of the year, or can NIU get their 1st? It's the Falcons taking on the Huskies live next on WBGU PBS. '28th all-time meeting between the Falcons and the Huskies here on a beautiful afternoon in Cochrane Stadium. Bowling Green have won 6 of the last 7 meetings against the Huskies. Welcome back inside our broadcast. Once again, Lucas Clammer alongside Henry Costco. It's been a minute since you and I put on the headsets together in the booth. Should be a good one here.
Yeah, it's been all the way back since the 0-0 draw against Oakland. A lot has happened since then. 3 MAC games have been played, 4 games have been played, 2 wins, followed by a 3-0 loss. Last time the women's team was here at Cochrane Stadium against Ohio, but it's a new day, Sunday, sunny Saturday afternoon here. It's going to be a good one, Lucas.
Good one indeed. The Huskies coming to this one, like you mentioned, the top of our broadcast. Winless in 4, no wins in the MAC so far this year, but Bowling Green coming off 2 kind of disappointing results, a 3-0 loss, like you mentioned, at home against OU, and a 1-1 draw and down Oxford, or I should say near. That game was played at Ross High School, but a chance to make that right here and get their 3rd MAC game of the season. The Huskies and their road black, the Falcons and their home white, and we're underway on a beautiful afternoon here in Cochrane Stadium. Immediately the Huskies go on the attack. That was Zipsy in the midfield, cleared up away by Zerwin Henry. Let's go through the starting 11 for the Falcons.
Yeah, Peyton O'Malley, the freshman, will make her 2nd career start, her 1st at Cochrane Stadium in goal. Emmy Butera, Lexi Zerwin, Bryn Gardner, Kaylee Sinque, Taylor Green, Haley Wolf, Michelle Hoekstad, Lily Babel, Isabel Gilmore, and Emma Stransky will round out the lineup.
And you see freshman goalkeeper there, O'Malley, getting her 1st action there. That shot from Kelsey McLaughlin right into the hands of the freshman. And for the Huskies, Ari Purefoy, Kelsey McLaughlin, we just saw there on that shot, Tyra King, Aubrey Robinson, Alyssa Stevenson, Abby Zipsy, Jordan Sadler, Sophia White, Juliana Hill, Laura Marugon, and McKenna Campbell-Turgich rounds out the starting 11 for NIU.
You know, we were talking about pregame really how it's hard to predict the result of this game. You know, we've seen mixed results against mixed opponents from both MAC teams here.
And a giveaway from Taylor Green into the box, and there's a shot there, saved from Malley. That was taken there from Alyssa Stevenson, and the attack still alive for the Huskies. Zerwin comes back defensively, trying to shepherd it out, and does just that. A goal kick coming, an early scare there for head coach Chris Fox and the Falcons.
Yeah, Peyton O'Malley really getting right into it. Maybe a good confidence builder here. A couple of saves for her early. Getting comfortable, not just sitting back there, getting nervous while the ball's on the other side of the pitch.
So Henry, talk tactics a little bit here. It looks like there's playing a back three for Chris Fox. Looks like Simcoe, Gilmore, and Green are kind of in the midfield three, and hopes that Butera and Serwin in the middle, and kind of have Wolf and Stransky out wide, and up top it looks like you have Bryn Gardner and Lily Babel. So a little bit like a 3-1-4-2 if you had to put it all together, but a little bit of a wrinkle nonetheless from the usual 4-3-3.
Yeah, we usually see Reagan Riley back there in the right back, usually starting in her and Jaden Frigerio sort of switch out, but it's not the case here today. Simcoe and Haley Wolf in as well. Christine Erdman is also not in the starting lineup here today.
Huskies are playing their normal back three as well. Looks like a 3-4-3 for head coach Michael O'Neill in his third season, coming up from Saginaw Valley State. Led the Huskies to the MAC tournament last year. Fifth, lost to Kent State in the opening round, and looking to do so once again here. Been a rough start to them in conference play, looking to get their first win here. Here's Tyra King holding up the ball. Gives this one out to Camel Targuch, and looking down the sideline to Stevenson. Overtook the pass, but into the hands of O'Malley.
Yeah, the recent results aren't due to a lack of confident play. We saw the two draws open up against Ohio. First of all, a team that beat Bowling Green 3-0. They're definitely one of the favorites for the conference championship. And their most recent game against Buffalo, that is the favorite for the current MAC title. They are the current leaders. Only one loss on the season for them. Still undefeated in MAC play to this point.
Also pirouette there from Butera, spin out of danger. Here's Hopestad with some green. Finds forward to Stransky. Stransky has put in the cross. It goes right to the foot of Hill. And he will build out. Zipsy. Looking middle, not able to collect. Green all the way back to O'Malley. Looking Law from Simcoe. That pass is picked up on McLaughlin. Throwing for the Huskies. There's Jordan Sadler. McLaughlin gives this one back to Sadler. Puts in a low-hanging cross. This one's dealt with well from the Falcons. Sherwin looking to start a counterattack for Bryn Gardner. Can't do so. Pass all the way back to Purifoy. And NIU looking to build off the Falcon press. That was Babel, Stransky, and Gardner there. Looking to build out. Oshak picks that one up. Nice sliding challenge there. And the Huskies in midfield to win it back. Nice little 1-2. And now McLaughlin's on their own on the left wing.
Simcoe got a bit too far up. Is going to be an open look here towards the box.
McLaughlin's cross is not what she wanted. Right to the foot of Gilmore and cleared away. And the Bowling Green looking to start a counterattack of their own. Bryn Gardner gets a touch in on the goal and looking across for Babel instead of looking to take the shot herself, and Purifoy able to collect. So a little bit of back and forth there.
Yeah, end-to-end, really fast-paced game so far. Gardner had the space there, just had two players right closer and didn't have much help. Not much she could do in that situation.
Aubrey Robinson bringing this one up for the Huskies. End-to-end stuff here, opening minutes of the game. Here's Stevenson cutting inside her left foot, and O'Malley gets down to her left to make another save.
Great job by O'Malley getting all over that. Doesn't let it leak out for a corner kick. But she looks confident early, Lucas.
She definitely does, and that's already her third moment this game where she's had to come up big. Freshman goalkeeper from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, was the second-ranked goalkeeper in the state by Prep Soccer. In her collegiate debut last game against the Miami Redhawks in a 1-1 draw, and her first appearance at Cochrane Stadium here this afternoon.
Yeah, solid performance from her. 3 saves on the day last week, 1 goal allowed. Madison Vukas, the normal starter for Bowling Green, the junior goalkeeper who started every other game besides last week against Miami, Ohio, seems to be sidelined with injury. O'Malley taking the wings right now.
Here's Gilmore looking for hopes that pass was almost picked off in the midfield. And Bowling Green not doing a good job as of right now trying to build out that Husky press. You see McLaughlin, you're seeing King, you're seeing Stevenson there up top, giving them a little bit of fits.
Yeah, Abby Zipsey, this is a veteran player, about as veteran as you get, tied second all-time with her 81st career start here today in Northern Illinois team history. She's going to be, it looks like, a one-on-one with Michelle Hoekstad for most of this, at least this first sort of section of matchups here. It's going to be one to watch. Zipsey has been taking advantage of it early.
You're throwing far side for Haley Wolf. Give that one to Babel. With a fine throw, and BG looking to sustain some more possession of their own and get a first real chance. It's not from a counter-attack. Stransky trying to poke that one forward out for a throw.
There's been a lot of space out here on the right side early, especially towards Stransky, who's kind of looking towards the one-on-one over here with Sadler, the defender for Northern Illinois. That's going to be some space that they're going to try to take advantage of.
And then you see now, it turns into a kind of a back four. You see Haley Wolf dropping on the back where the left back should be. That's given away from Taylor Green, but the pass there from King off target. There's Gilmore looking long for Stransky down the side. Can Stransky get on the end of it? She's having a foot race with Sadler. Gets around Sadler, and ball go out of bounds. Don't know if she got tripped out there, but and now whistle's going to be called back actually for a foul on Jordan Sadler, so a free kick and a good opportunity for the Falcons early on in this game.
Yeah, we saw Stransky take advantage of that cross there. That's one of those outcomes that you kind of hope as a coach happens eventually. You know, they have all these quality chances. Stransky gets a lot of those balls down the right side consistently, and it works out for her. Here's a free kick. Looks like it'll be Butera or Hoekstad taking it.
Now we've seen them take these set pieces short so far this year. We'll see what they elect to do here. Butera's comfortable taking it with her right or her left, so we'll see if they want to go with an in-swinging ball or an outswinger. Whistle blows. Will be an in-swinging ball from off the left foot of Butera and into the breadbasket of Purifoy.
First save of the day for Purifoy, grad student goalkeeper, transfer from Oklahoma State. Played only 8 games there, but she's played every game for Northern Illinois this season.
Worth mentioning a 5-3-3 record and goal as well, so she has a winning record in between the pipes.
Does have the lowest save percentage out of 12 starting goalkeepers in the MAC, but note that does include non-conference results as well.
Here's Wolf trying to touch that one forward for Babel. Pass not strong enough, out of bounds for a throw for the Huskies.
One thing to note for NIU, 6 wins all on the year, but all of them coming against teams below 250th in out of 350, 348 exactly, Division I women's soccer teams. A lot of quality success so far for Northern Illinois.
A lost ball there in the box from Green, but King couldn't make anything of it. They were able to build out of it. Looking to find Gardner, shuffled out of bounds there. That was touched out from Sophia White. He got thrown for Bowling Green. So a little bit of nervy moments kind of building out so far this game, but Bowling Green has done well to kind of get back into this game towards possession in the midfield.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those games where you're going to look at, I think, a lot of quick goals, a lot of quick shots that happen kind of simultaneously, you know, through all of these really long crosses that we've seen, really, from Bowling Green especially, but from both teams.
Here's King holding off 2 Falcon defenders, gives this one back to White in the midfield, finds Rogala. Bill switches this one to Sadler. And a nice interception there from Hoekstad. Now on the same page, there was Stransky a little bit too close. Stransky trying to win the ball back. Huskies regain possession. Just cheaply given away there. And go all the way to the feet of O'Malley. Your thoughts the first 10 minutes?
Oh, we're seeing both teams get their own chances. One thing I'm really going to be looking at, I know I already mentioned the matchup between Hoekstad and Zipsey, but midfield control is going to be so important in a game like this where really the only offense we've seen from Bowling Green is there's another look possibly for Emma Stransky on the right side, is those types of looks. And when you're able to get the midfield control and you're able to make those chances higher quality and higher percentage by gaining that midfield control, that's where you're going to see a team take control.
McLaughlin working on Hoekstad and Stransky, earns a throw. Sadler takes it quick. Here's King. King, a long switch on the right side to Stevenson. She's got some space. Alyssa Stevenson working on Wolf. Wolf was first to the ball and does well there on the second bite of the apple and wins the challenge. And a great duel there from Haley Wolf.
Great play there from the freshman in the starting lineup today, and she's proving her worth right now. Butera with the takeaway as well.
Butera looking to find hook shot. Pass a little bit behind. McLaughlin shoulder-to-shoulder challenge wins that one. Early last out of bounds off Hochstadt. Sauer looking for King. Gilmore does well there. That's the little stuff when you're as good of a center back as Gilmore, just using your body shape, forcing your opponent to go the wrong way, and even the little bit of physicality can throw the opponent off. And you saw that was on display there from Gilmore.
Yeah, Tyra King's 6 month goals in the MAC, most on Northern Illinois as well. That's their main offensive producer. Gilmore is going to be marking her heavily throughout the game. Most experienced defender against best offensive player. That's how you usually see it.
Butera getting stuck in the middle. Can't win that duel. Out wide right again to Stevenson. Nice challenge there from Wolf the first time. Stevenson gets it back. Abel can't quite get there. That would get to the loose ball first back to Green, and Bowling Green looking to build out, and they do.
One thing I've noticed early on, one thing we've talked about, Lucas, a lot of the time with Bowling Green is it's a lot of empty possession, a lot of passing the ball back between the back four, time after time. And Northern Illinois is doing a better job of that. They've had the ball consistently, but it's past the halfway line, right? It's possession with their midfielders more than possession with their defenders, and that's where you create a lot of better offensive looks.
And I think a common theme we've seen as well, besides probably the OU games, a lot of these opponents come into Cochrane Stadium and they kind of just like to sit and counter and let Bowling Green just dictate possession because they know that's what they want to do. Huskies seem to not really want to do that. They kind of seem to be taking it to them and kind of just, our 11 versus your 11 and see who comes away with the midfield battle, and also just duels in general, one-on-one duels, defensive duels, 2v1s. And you see there, the Simcoe and Tracy not quite on the same page there, but a nice little look nonetheless. If one thing that has taught me anything, this being the third year covering this conference, is anything can happen on any given day. It doesn't matter where you are in the standings, whether you've won no games like NIU has so far this season, or you've won every single MAC game.
Right. Yeah, it's really amazing how wide open the MAC seems to be. So many good teams. I mentioned Buffalo, the current favorite at the top of the broadcast. They are not runaway favorites by any means. OU, Bowling Green, many good teams that are going to be fighting for the title here as we get towards November.
Nice little one-touch passing sequence there from Bowling Green. Gardner have that ball shifted out of bounds for a throw-in for Simcoe. Butera looking to find Babe on that left side. Can't quite do so. It was first met there by Sophia White. And NIU looking to counter once again. Here's King. King looking for the run of Stevenson, and a nice pass to get by Wolf and Gilmore. Here's Stevenson. Green did well to close down the angle. Wolf there, shuffled it out of bounds. And a great defensive play from the sophomore, from the freshman and the sophomore. Go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, great job to just play the 2v1 and back her towards the corner there and guarantee that takeaway. But really great ball from Tyra King, the sophomore, California native. She is dangerous offensively, and she proved it not just goal scoring, but playmaking as well.
Foul call, and Simcoe should put this ball back in play. And we'll resume action.
This is Stevenson you see over there at the right wing. That's another young player from Northern Illinois. That's a freshman, Oakville, Ontario native, played for Rush Canada, the top tribal clubs over there. She's already played 11 games, all but one in the 2024 season for the Huskies. Still looking for her first career goal. We'll see if today is the day for her.
Simcoe looking for Stransky. Couldn't link up there. Sadler gives this one back to White. Pass in the middle looking for King. One-time pass. behind a Husky there in the midfield. Green there first to meet it. O'Malley trying to give this one back to Green. Will it stay in play? It will. And now the ref will say out of bounds for a throw. So that's when sometimes building on the back can kind of sometimes shoot yourself in the foot there. When you're trying to play out of 3 Huskies, they're pressuring. And it's a turnover now, thrown in a dangerous area.
Yeah, we'll see what Northern Illinois likes to do on these sort of throws that are closer to the box. A lot of teams like to go close. Some like to go chuck it as far as they can through the box. Kind of go closer.
Weird deflection makes the play still alive for the Huskies. And McLaughlin, another shot there, but another save from the freshman keeper down to her left. Make another save.
That was a resourceful look, able to get the shot off there despite the pressure by McLaughlin Jr. at Greenfield, Indiana. I'm going to try to take it the other way.
Utera finds Serwin here on his left side. Looking down the left side for Babel, and then once again, just too wide, and another throw in for the Huskies.
Huskies dominating offensive looks last few minutes. When you're just unable to take the ball out of their hands, they're
Gilmore all the way back to O'Malley, and I would say it's mostly been an even contest, but if you had to say who's had the better chances, you'd probably favor NIU.
Yeah, you favor NIU, but credit to Bowling Green, credit to Peyton O'Malley. She has not been phased early by the offensive pressure from Northern Illinois. Looks like there's a foul. NIU looks like
foul's called there. Let's see if we can take a look at that replay, Henry.
Yeah, here's the shot from McLaughlin. Yeah, you see the pressure there by Green, and she just takes another. And that extra touch was what gave her that extra look. And again, great save by O'Malley, but a great job to get a shot off in that situation by McLaughlin.
Gilmore line splitting pass for Hochstadt out wide to Stransky. Stransky's going to cook in a cross. We'll see if it goes right to the goal. Beautiful, and it's off the top of the crossbar. Now, I don't know if she meant to do that, but regardless, the best chance of the afternoon for the Falcons.
Yeah, we'll get the replay of that here. Stransky, it looked like she was looking for a cross to the far left side. As you see the ball flying in, and yeah, I mean, maybe it was a shot. It didn't really look like there would have been a chance to reach it there, but just a couple inches too high off the top of the crossbar.
You see Stransky there picking that one off Sadler. Trying to force a turnover. Jordan Sadler just trying to clear it away. Simcu's all the way up pressuring as well. He goes out of bounds for a throw. And you have to also imagine, Henry, how much does the sun play a factor in this game too? The sun is shining. We'll see if that's blocking the vision of Purifoy.
Yeah, first home game for the Falcons. That is a day game. Besides the Battle of I-75, of course, but it wasn't sunny for that game. This is the first real bright sunny day that we've had.
Here's Serwin. This is better from Bowling Green. Here's Lily Babel on the left side. Babel cooks in a cross. Headed away from Sadler first. It's still alive in the box. Hochstadt pokes it up once, and Hochstadt takes a shot. That one's blocked. Still alive for Bowling Green. King looking to give an outlet. Gilmore battling there. And Gilmore does well enough just to win that one.
Hochstadt again.
Hochstadt looking to cook that one over the top to find Gardner. Couldn't do so. And Abby Zipsey will get the Zips out of danger. And an overstep there from Wolf. And here comes McLaughlin the other way for the Huskies with some speed. McLaughlin takes a touch to the right. Abby McLaughlin, and off the outside netting as O'Malley came out to close down the angle. And it looks like she got a touch. It's going to be a corner kick for NIU.
Yeah, that would have taken a super touch to get that one into the back of the net off that shot. But great job by O'Malley to push her out as, yeah, the Wolf overstepped a little bit, and here's the open space. The one-touch pass Green. Looks for the shot, but just a little too far out to the right at that point. It will be a corner kick for the Huskies.
It's going to be Abby Zipsey for the Huskies on that far side. Be an out-swinging ball off the right foot. Like you mentioned, 81st game. A Huskies legend. On this one, out-swinging ball. Hill was trying to meet that one, can't do so. Cleared away there from Simcu. Still alive. Stevenson putting that one back in play and goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
Not much there from that goal kick, but back to Zipsey. Only 3 games away from the all-time record, which is 84 games played, held by Debbie Houston, which played late 90s for NIU. But I mean, most of the record holders from that specific record are players from the 90s. And being able to pass some of those players is really a true feat, especially in the modern age of women's soccer that we've seen.
Garner looking to use her speed to get on this one. Defender there from White. Garner likes to go back to Serwin.
A lot of space here.
Serwin finds Babel. Babel cross takes a deflection and into the hands of Purifoy.
Good play to deflect that cross that would have had a chance there with two Falcons sitting in the box. Purifoy holds on to it and it will go the other way.
While we have a moment here, you can visit WBGU.org for free educational resources, PBS Kids content, and to stream local shows 24/7, including Scenic Stops and Stories, BGSU Brain Game, and The Journal. So we're just about midway through here in this first half, 0-0, Team Bowling Green and NIU. Bowling Green coming more alive in the attacking third, couple of good chances. Stransky hopes that they're testing the goal of Purifoy, but NIU still had a lot of good looks this half.
And you can see really their offensive game plan is to give Tyra King the ball and to let her do the work if they're at the striker position. You can see how this offense would really trouble a lot of teams that are maybe a bit underprepared or under-talented. And maybe some of the success that they saw in the non-conference play was due to that. This high-pressure, talented offense that they have with these experienced strikers.
Looking for Gilmore, a loose touch. That one's picked up from King, so a rare miscue, and she'll put the shot well wide, not even close to the frame of goal, but another turnover spilling out of black from Bowling Green, and give King credit, they're picking that one off.
Yeah, I picked it off, but maybe a bit too hot-headed, maybe isn't the right word, too quick with the shot there. She had Sophia White there waiting in the wings, maybe better to pass it off.
Wolf looking forward for Gardner. That one will go out of bounds for a throw. McLaughlin, that's double team there from Babel and Wolf, and it's off of Babel, due for another Husky throw. Throw into King again, loose touch. Go right to Green and then back to Gilmore.
Bowling Green defense, really with the exception, if you look at every game besides the 3-0 loss to Ohio, they've been a brick wall back there, especially those two, Isabel Gilmore and Taylor Green, center backs for the Falcons, but they've been proving to hold early on so far.
Here's Green out wide left to Wolf. Right into the chest of Robinson. Had a pretty solid half in that right back spot. And Tara loses her footing there in the midfield. And now you looking to counter her Stevenson. Simq passes one back to O'Malley. And a nice play there from the freshman keeper.
Way to stay composed with Alyssa Stevenson right in her face right there. That's those things that you want to see from a goalkeeper, especially one in her second career start. It's the intangibles, the fundamentals, not letting the moment get the best of you.
Butera once again to his left side of Wolf. And Wolf puts a through ball for Babel, and that one's cleared out of bounds there from Sophia White. Looks like she got caught up in the grass a little bit there. This seems to be okay. You see a giant chunk of the pitch at Cochrane Stadium coming up.
And we did have some issues with the pitch, especially last week because of all the weather that happened here. Storm after storm hit Bowling Green. We had a couple of games. The men's game against Eastern Illinois had to be played at the Rossford Dome because of weather and field conditions.
Well, just walking it this morning before our broadcast, it seemed to have gotten a little bit better. You can there's clearly some patchy spots, as you can tell on the broadcast, and even if you're walking on it, but it's definitely more dry because we haven't had as much rain, nearly as much rain as we did the previous week. So while there are some kind of uneven spots, I would say, in the middle of the field, and some areas where grass is just completely gone. At least it's dry. And I think if you talk to any coaches, I mean, if you're going to have a field that might not be in the best condition, especially if it's a grass field, you don't want it to be wet, because if it's wet, you're going to just tear it up even more, and it's going to be more dangerous, especially with slippages and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think you can say the grounds crew was glad they had a few days off with no games happening, and also a few dry days to help fix up the field, and they've done a good job.
There's Gilmore pressured from King. McLaughlin pressuring Wolf there, and how about that? The high press from NIU creates another turnover, and it's not the first, second, third, but the fourth substitution coming into this game for the Huskies. That's King, Stevenson coming out. So incoming into the game is Delgado for the Huskies. Number 24, Isabel Struble coming in as well. Janella Parker, the third sub, coming in for the Huskies. And number 13, Reagan Kimpavong. Those are four subs coming in for NIU as Butera picking that one away. Looking to find Gardner here. Gardner in a kind of a physical battle there with White. And Hill and White does well to build out of it, but that's turnover by Butera.
I mean, that just seemed kind of disappointing to me. You saw all that open space that Butera had in the open field, and it just ends with a ball into Gardner, who has two defenders covering her, and no help. You would like to see maybe a bit more development in that situation.
Here's Green Icy for Huskies. So he definitely came into this game with the plan, the high press.
Yeah.
Here's Wolf.
That's a pretty common theme we've seen past few games. I think teams have figured out that's kind of the way to play this system that Coach Fox runs.
Here's Delgado. Working a hoax that gets around 1 and 2 Falcons. Can't connect the pass and cleared away there from Stransky. Hill looking to go all the way back to Purefoy. There's Hill again, off target, out of bounds. Simcue there, scanning her options. Getting to hoax shot.
All that for just another go at it here. She'll send a hoax shot again.
Hoax shot again, looking for the one deflected out. Serwin wins the header. Goes right to the foot of Hill. Little touches in the air from Delgado. Maintain possession for the Huskies, and initially Simcue does well to come back to break it up.
Some great footwork there from Edith Delgado. We saw that earlier. Just a couple minutes ago, she had been dribbled through a few defenders. Senior from Aurora, Illinois, attended East Aurora High School, 3-time Upstate 8 All-Conference member.
O'Malley to Gilmore. Struble there pressuring. O'Malley clears this one up. It's picked off there for Robinson. Attack still alive for the Huskies. Butera comes back to collect that one. Ball bounces a couple different directions, but Bowling Green comes away with it again. So 4 Huskies substitutes came in, and now it looks like Chris Fox is going to make 4 substitutions of his own. And the moment being.
Took down past the 30-minute mark already in this first half.
Robinson up to Struble. That one falls down. That one not cleared away convincingly from Bowling Green. Still alive. Here's to the foot of Parker. Parker look out wide for Delgado off the official. And the play will be blown back for a dead ball.
Chantal Parker has had a pretty interesting history as a player. As we'll get that to Sadler.
Sadler, here out to Delgado. Nice little turn there on Simcue. Delgado in the box. Nice block there from Simcue. Attack still alive. Sadler's cross. First meet there was Hochstadt still alive for the Huskies, and what a save from O'Malley.
What a save.
Reagan King of Pavong. He's been spectacular this first half, Henry.
King Pavong had to look right in front of the net. Fantastic reaction, and we'll get a look at it. Your ball comes in from Sadler. Yeah, just bounced around just right to King Pavong, and she finds the space, and man, what a save. Getting right out to the left side. Perfect. Perfect handwork there to knock down the other way. How about Peyton O'Malley early on? Remember, this is her second career start in collegiate soccer.
Stransky and Bowling Green looking to counter, looking long for Serwin, and just didn't have the angle on that. Right to Purefoy. We'll see if either sides can break the deadlock here with under 13 minutes left to play. You know, it was a little turn there from Zipsy on Hochstadt. It'll be a foul on the transfer midfielder from Morehead State.
It would have been nice if Zipsy was able to maintain control of that ball after that spin move, but got a little away from her, and we'll go the other way, or we'll go for Northern Illinois for a free kick now.
Free kick out far right, looking for Struble. It's picked off there from Babel. Babel looking long to Gardner. Runner again on a foot race there with White. Purefoy. And that's just good IQ there from the transfer goalkeeper. Out of bounds for a BG throw, which means the four subs can come in. Jaden Frigerio checking into the game. Laura Mahoney, Lena Unkefer. We'll see the four sub, Christine Ehrman, with the four sub coming in. Henry, what do you make of these changes?
I was trying to get a different look, get some players out, get them a break for second half. But we're to see Elena Unkefer back in the game after a couple games out for her.
Gilmore lost the ball. Green did well there to come up and collect. Out to Ehrman, who just checked in her first touch of the game. Serwin looking long for Unkefer. Gardner there chasing it as well. Gardner pokes it in behind, and Gardner's going to be called for the foul. But regardless, that's a great defensive play from Sophia White. She's been spectacular in this first half.
Really
Her and
is.
Hill both.
Yeah. Yeah, they caught Gardner with that kind of intrusive step in there. It'll go the other way, but they've had Gardner's number early on, and she has not had any space to breathe.
Like the official going to talk to head coach Chris Fox on the touchline. No card issued, but just probably a half awkward conversation if I had to guess.
Coach Fox not phased. He's always sitting there relaxed with the legs up, complaining. It's like maybe about that call there, but we'll stand.
Fourth official also coming over to Fox. Here's Sherman. As this went down to Stransky. And it seems like the subs, Henry, have moved them back to that 4-3-3 shape permanently, because you see Frigerio and Ehrman there as the fullbacks. As the Falcons looking to break here, here's Unkefer on the left wing. Unkefer puts in a cross, looking to find Stransky, and that one over the bar. She was first to meet that one, but couldn't put it on target. But a good look for the Falcons.
A player on the ball this one comes in for Northern Illinois, but Stransky didn't really have the space. Good job by Northern Illinois by kind of crowding the box and crowding her when the ball came into her.
Katie Bennett checking in, as you see on your screen, for the Huskies. Outgoing Laura Murugala. There's White. That one was poked away from Butera, and Unkefer can't keep that one in play.
Katie Bennett coming in junior from Liverpool, transferred in from Iowa Central Community College. Played a year there, scored 4 goals, had an assist. This is a Michigan Division II All-State team player.
While we have a moment on this throw, be sure to tune in Thursdays at 9 p.m. for Scenic Stops and Stories on WBGU PBS, or stream full episodes for free 24/7 at wbgu.org/Scenic Stops. So the clock will stop here, and the official will have have a conversation, or actually going to issue a yellow card to Isabel Gilmore.
Wow. It seemed like it was a dispute over who had the throw-in. Seems like it's a lot more than that now.
Definitely a yellow card for something that was said. There probably was an argument over whose throw it was.
Yeah. Yeah, BG knows how important this game is for them and getting a quality result. You can tell they want the calls to go their way right now.
Hill out wide left to Sadler. There's Mahoney. Stransky rides the challenge, comes back on the ball, Delgado, and whistle blown, foul in favor of the Huskies. The intensity seems to be picked up a little bit. It's been a pretty solid first half of soccer, I would say, from both sides, but the intensity and physicality definitely has ramped up a little bit in these final under 10 minutes to go here.
Yeah, I think Bowling Green is playing sort of how they would like to, but they've been a bit more sloppy than you like them to see. A lot of mistakes within the midfield, giving looks, and a yellow card by Gilmore, another foul in that case.
Green clears this one away. Be a throw in for NIU on the far side. It'll be taken here from Aubrey Robinson. Chris Fox is preparing to make 2 more Bowling Green subs for these final 8 minutes and change left to go. Ehrman wins that header. Robinson heads this one back. Butera. Bowling Green finally able to get the ball on the ground. Serwin looking to find the run of Unkefer. White with a nice play there. Passes one to Parker. And Bowling Green will maintain the ball. And a nice little touch there from Emma Stransky. Has the overlapping run of Frigerio looking for Gardner. Gardner chasing it on a hill, and that will be cleared out of bounds, and it's going to be a corner kick for Bowling Green.
Great move by Stransky to find the open space, but it looked like Frigerio was open off the right side. If you just maybe looked more again with Gardner kind of being guarded mainly up the midfield. Gonna look a bit farther over to Frigerio. It'll be Butera to take the corner once again, see if they go short. No one near her.
And you guessed it, Butera's short. Here's Erdman. Erdman puts in a cross, headed out, not cleared convincingly. Delgado will. Gilmore, last man back, heads this one back. Here for Jerio. Nice little move here from Unkefer. Butera finds Mahoney. Mahoney out wide right. Here's Stransky. To the touchline, Stransky cuts in a cross. First to meet that one was Hill. Delgado trying to shove this one away. Ehrman does well to pick it back up. Right as a challenge of Delgado. Ehrman still with it. Stransky cross there. Purifoy hit, pushes it down, and Gardner made the run there near post. Still alive, and Stransky cooks this one back in. It bounces into the feet. And finally cleared away for the Huskies. A lot to unpack there in that sequence.
Yeah, multitude of chances. Stransky had another chance where it looked like she was trying to cross and almost went into the goal as North Illinois going the other way. Looks like it'll be taken by O'Malley. Yeah, that was probably the best offensive chance that we've seen from Bowling Green so far with the amount that they were into the box, really. I think these subs have really brought a different energy to what we've seen previously in the first half from Bowling Green. I really like this Stransky to Erdman.
Nice ball from Erdman to find Gardner through. Bring Gardner's through one-on-one. A nice challenge from Hill. Referee says she got all ball. What a challenge. And a foul called on Stransky, but what a great challenge there from Juliana Hill.
How about that?
The freshman defender from Iowa. We'll take a look at the shot from the previous.
Yeah, Stransky gets the ball from Erdman, gets the look, and Purefoy blocked off the corner there. Maybe was looking for Gardner to just get the little touch into the right corner of the goal there, but be to no avail.
Nice challenge there from Gilmore. Mahoney picks it off. Here's Serwin. Serwin out wide left looking for Unkerfer. Didn't quite have the angle on the ball. And NIU looking to counter. Can't hit the pass to find Parker. End-to-end stuff here this first half. 0-0, but plenty of chances for both teams. Mahoney looking to find Butera.
Northern Illinois has really been crowding midfield on the defensive side. It seems like they're fine giving Stransky the space out to the right side. They're just trying to make sure the ball doesn't get into the midfield, middle box area with clean space.
Here's Taylor Green. Looking long and finds a wide open Unkerfer and now closed down on Robertson. That foul's going to be called on Unkerfer.
Another collision there.
These two subs for Bowling Green have still been waiting. We'll see if they can come into the match before the first 45 ends. Here's Robertson. Headed down by Serwin. Finds Gardner. Here's Stransky. Stransky finds Serwin. Frigerio. Nice ball in the box for Frigerio. Stransky comes to meet it, and it trickles in. Emma Stransky gets the Falcons on the board first. And almost out of nothing. And a great ball from Jaden Frigerio. Purefoy came out, couldn't collect. And it's 1-0 Bowling Green.
Yeah, Stransky now goals in back-to-back games against Northern Illinois. Had a goal in their win last year. As Frigerio just has the space and gets the ball into the box, gives them a chance, and Stransky gets her head on it, and 1-0 Bowling Green just like that. We told you it could happen fast. What did it happen fast in that case?
And Purefoy kind of just, when you come out of your box there, you got to make sure you're to collect that one. Gardner was in the facility as well. Can't do so. Stransky first to meet it, and like you said, back-to-back goals now against NIU. It was a 1-0 win last time the two teams played at Cochrane last year. We'll see if it's the same here as the Huskies immediately on the attack, and that cross from Struble into the hands of O'Malley.
As the substitutions come in, it's going to be disappointing for Northern Illinois with all the offensive pressure that they've had. They've really won the first half in terms of possession, but Bowling Green gets the goal on the board.
So she gets the goal, and she gets subbed out. Stransky comes out for Lizzie Bolnick for the remaining 4 minutes of this half. Brittany Gardner comes out for Lexi White and the number 9 position as well. Mahoney looks down the right side for Bolnick, and the Falcons add a second. Bolnick takes a touch, puts in a cross. Hill first to meet it, still alive for White. Puts a shot on goal, and Purefoy will collect.
Maybe trying to catch Purefoy off guard. That play kind of looked dead, but White was basically on the ground. Gets the little touch out for the shot, but Purefoy was ready for it. Good cross by Bolden to give that chance as well. Interesting offensive unit we have in right now. As you see Unkerfer.
6 subs used for Chris Fox, so
yeah.
it's more than half of the lineup.
Yeah. It's Lizzie Bolnick, Lexi White, Elaine Unkerfer right now are the 3 strikers. As that one goes a little bit towards White.
Cleared away there from Purefoy. Looking to find King Pavong. Off of Herman and out for a throw. With just about a minute left to go here in the first 45. Henry, your overall thoughts?
Yeah, well, I mentioned Northern Illinois has kind of won on possession first half. But Bowling Green did look a lot better lately towards right as they were about to get that goal with the new subs that came in, and it kind of brought a lot of energy, it seemed. They were getting a lot of better offensive chances, and it's good momentum for Bowling Green going in the second half for sure.
Parker trying to turn on Serwin, earns the foul. 35 seconds left to play here. We'll see if there's one last chance in the making here for NIU. Taking a long time with this recess, so this will be the last piece of action. Aubrey Robertson put this one in. Now 15 seconds left to play. Robertson flicked on there from Bennett's. Tech still alive, flicked on, tie game. As the half closes out, NIU Huskies have answered right back.
That's as quickly as it can happen. Northern Illinois traveling fans loud on that one. It's a tie game. Just the ball that came right into the goal and just no one occupying the space in the box.
I believe that was sophomore midfielder Isabel Struble. Getting in on the end of that. Her fourth goal for the Huskies. The sophomore from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, with 9 seconds left to go, have tied this game at 1 apiece. So an entertaining last 5 minutes, 2 goals, 1 apiece for each side, 5 minutes to go in the first half, and we end the first half as we started. 1-1 Bowling Green, NIU with all to play for here in the second 45. You're listening to BGSU Women's Soccer on WBGU PBS. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with some halftime recaps after this.
At Bowling Green State University, we are a public university for the public good. A nationally ranked research university, we create public good through our graduates who lead in our collective pursuit of impact in Ohio and beyond. Founded in the Midwest, we never shy away from hard work. We embrace our responsibility to do good. We are proud to have state in our name. It's who we are, always striving forward. Always a public university, always for the public good.
A bold approach to engineering. At Bowling Green State University, our engineering degrees fuse the science of traditional engineering with technology and hands-on skills. This combination is what employers are looking for in the up-and-coming fields of robotics, advanced manufacturing, and systems engineering. It's why our graduates find jobs and why BGSU stands out. Don't just get a degree. Secure your future at BGSU.
There's a reason Bowling Green State University is ranked #1 in Ohio for student experience. Our in-demand degrees and life design program prepare students for their first career and their next. With an unparalleled support system at a national research university, BGSU offers an unrivaled experience, all on a vibrant campus in one of America's best college towns. It's also why Bowling Green State University is the #1 school in the Midwest that students would choose again for the 4th year in a row.
Falcons, and welcome back to the first edition of Back of the Net this season. I'm Lucas Kleinmar, joined by sophomore forward Bennett Painter. Bennett, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me. I guess first question just to start off this year, you're having a really good season in your sophomore campaign. 2 game winning goals so far, 1 against Wright State, 1 against Michigan State. How high is your confidence right now, and how you have been doing this season?
I mean, my confidence is very high. Like, I'm very confident every time I get the ball. And just like our team overall, our team is very confident. But I mean, coming off a loss, it was kind of unfortunate. But we're going, like, we have a lot of potential in our team right now, and we're very confident in how we're going to do after this. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, the team is coming off kind of a heartbreaking loss against Michigan. We lost 2-0, but the team is still 3-1 overall. What has kind of just been the difference from this year compared to last year? Has anything changed?
I think we have a lot of more experience as a team. Like last year, we had 10 freshmen. A few were starting every now and then like getting minutes and everything. So just the experience of all of us knowing what college soccer is like, and it's just it makes the difference. And I mean, we only lost 3-4 players, so it's just the experience makes that difference.
Yep. And a lot of fans probably don't know this. You personally, you played at Cincinnati United Premier, which is a club near the Cincinnati area. Very good team in terms of the rankings in the state of Ohio, but also very good nationally as well. Kind of just talk about your time there. How did that program kind of help you develop as a player, but also as a person?
They helped me so much with my recruiting process to get to college, and it was just, there's so much experience through the club and everything, and there's so many connections.
Halftime here at Cochrane Stadium. A crazy end to the first 45. Bowling Green won. Halftime here at Cochrane Stadium. Bowling Green won. Northern Illinois won. A crazy end to the first 45. Lucas Kleinmar, Henry Koski, welcoming you back into the broadcast. And Henry, pretty entertaining first 45. A lot of chances even when the score was mostly 0-0. NIU and Bowling Green both putting a lot of shots on frame. What did you make of the first half?
Yeah, well, it really ramped up there in the second part of the first half. They kind of got their feet under them, and Bowling Green opened with the goal via Emma Stransky, her third on the year. Isabel Struble put the goal in the net for Northern Illinois, her second on the year. But it was a really interesting first half, and I think a good way to look at it is it's just coming out 0-0. You know, they both got the goal. Northern Illinois equalized, despite, I'm sure Coach Fox will not be happy with that from Bowling Green, but they'll have to just go into it with a new slate in the second half.
Well, I think both coaches, Coach O'Neill and Coach Fox, probably won't be happy because you talk to a lot of coaches, the common saying is you don't want to concede with 5 minutes to start the game or end the game. Well, that's first half or second half, and you see Bowling Green, Emma Stransky getting on the end of a trading for Jared Cross. Purefoy came out, didn't get that one. They got the goal with 3 minutes left to play in the first half, and then Isabel Struble with 9 seconds left to go, tying the game up. So like you said, it's a whole new second half though, with a lot to play for. Let's go through the stats from the first half. Bowling Green, 6 shots compared to NIU's 10. Shots on goal 3, NIU 8. Peyton O'Malley, how about this, Henry? Freshman goalkeeper in her second ever collegiate game, her first at Cochrane Stadium, 7 saves.
Yeah, it's really impressive considering goalkeeping it's an art form, right? And it's really hard to master. And when you're a freshman at the collegiate level, it's a big step up. This is her second career start, and she's out here 7 saves with 1 goal allowed. You know, she showed flashes in Miami, Ohio, in a game where she was new, and then her first career game, and she's really backing it up here today.
So if you're head coach Chris Fox, what is your message to the team coming out for the second half?
Just put the goal behind you, right? Just focus on the good things. Focus on the offensive pressure that they created and the solid chance that got them that goal, and just lean off that and work towards getting another goal in the second half and limiting the chances for Northern Illinois as well, cleaning up that defense and cleaning up those mistakes we've seen in the midfield.
For NIU as well, it had to be a positive first 45 for them as well.
Right.
What changes if you're head coach Mike O'Neill, if any?
I think they just keep on the offensive pressure, right? We mentioned how they were winless to begin MAC play, 2 ties against Ohio, Miami, Ohio, followed by 2 losses against CMU and Buffalo. But they'll want that win, and they'll want that goal that's going to get them over the bar for possibly that 2-1 win. We'll see them put relentless pressure, especially on the freshman goalkeeper Peyton O'Malley in the second half.
Lastly, we'll take a look at the MAC standings. I'll paint this picture for our audience. First place, like we mentioned on a broadcast, Buffalo Bulls, 3-1 conference record. Second place, Western Michigan, 2 wins, 2 draws, but Western did just recently get a good result against the Bulls. Central Michigan in third place. They've had a great start to MAC play as well. The Bobcats, we saw them come in and beat the Falcons 3-0. In fourth, the Falcons in fifth, Kent State 6. And then rounding down all the way to 11th, NIU with an 0-2-2 record, because the only team in last place is Akron with an 0-4 record. So very jumbled still almost at the halfway point of the MAC, but a lot to play for the remainder of the season before the MAC tournament starts. But if you got to get wins, you got to do it now, because crunch time is really starting to keep up, because now it is October.
Yeah, it really says a lot about how strong the MAC is. Northern Illinois is an 11th place team currently in the MAC, and they're playing toe-to-toe with Bowling Green right now. And I mean, first to 12th place, anyone's still in the race.
Anything can happen in the MAC, that's for sure. 1-1 here, Bowling Green and NIU. That's going to do it for us here from halftime here. Second 45 coming up in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. We're watching MAC women's soccer, Bowling Green, Northern Illinois here on WBGU PBS.
At Bowling Green State University, we are a public university for the public good. A nationally ranked research university, we create public good through our graduates who lead in our collective pursuit of impact in Ohio and beyond. Founded in the Midwest, we never shy away from hard work. We embrace our responsibility to do good. We are proud to have state in our name. It's who we are, always striving forward. Always a public university, always for the public good.
Hey Falcons, and welcome back to the first edition of Back of the Net this season. I'm Lucas Kleinmar, joined by sophomore forward Bennett Painter. Bennett, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me. I guess first question just to start off this year, you're having a really good season in your sophomore campaign. 2 game winning goals so far, 1 against Wright State, 1 against Michigan State. How high is your confidence right now, and how you have you been doing this season?
I mean, my confidence is very high. Like, I'm very confident every time I get the ball. And just like our team overall, our team is very confident. But I mean, coming off a loss, it was kind of unfortunate. But we're going, like, we have a lot of potential in our team right now, and we're very confident in how we're going to do after this. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, the team is coming off kind of a heartbreaking loss against Michigan. We lost 2-0, but the team is still 3-1 overall. What has kind of just been the difference from this year compared to last year? Has anything changed?
I think we have a lot of more experience as a team. Like last year, we had 10 freshmen. A few were starting every now and then like getting minutes and everything. So just the experience of all of us knowing what college soccer is like, and it's just it makes the difference. And I mean, we only lost 3-4 players, so it's just the experience makes that difference.
Yeah, and a lot of fans probably don't know this. You personally, you played at Cincinnati United Premier, which is a club near the Cincinnati area. Very good team in terms of the rankings in the state of Ohio, but also very good nationally as well. Kind of just talk about your time there. How did that program kind of help you develop as a player, but also as a person?
They helped me so much with my recruiting process to get to college, and it was just, there's so much experience through the club and everything, and there's so many connections through there. It was awesome, and like obviously it's a pretty high level club, so it was a perfect fit.
Something else fans probably don't know is you have a couple of teammates on the team that you played with at Cincinnati United as well. You have kind of a favorite teammate you like to play with?
I like playing with both of them, honestly. When we would play club, it was domination. I mean, like Will he wouldn't let anything through. Gus wouldn't let anything through. We have very good chemistry coming in here, so it was awesome.
Yeah. And finally, this is your second season with the team. I know that it's only been a year, little bit into your second year, but what has so far been your favorite part about being a part of this program, being a part of this team, and being a part of this winning culture, but also the Bowling Green community in general?
Like you said, the community and the winning culture. I mean, those are the best two things. Like you just said it. It's our winning mentality and our culture that we're not going to get outworked by anyone is that. Like that, I love that. And then the community is a whole nother thing. It's amazing. You know you're going to get a lot of fans who care about you at the game, and it's just insane. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, awesome. Well, Bennett, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
The Falcons are back at home this Saturday against the Butler Bulldogs. Kickoff for that game is at 7 p.m. at Cochrane Stadium. And for more information on BGSU men's soccer and for BGSU Athletics, you can follow us at BG_FMSN. See you next time. Welcome back inside the broadcast. Bowling Green 1, NIU 1, about ready to begin. Second half action once again. Lucas Kleinmeyer with Henry Costco. NIU's first goal with 9 seconds coming in towards the end of the first half. Their first goal in 3 games after a 3-game drought. All happening in Mid-American Conference play as well, which is something really worth noting.
Yeah.
And a team that looked really dangerous in that first half as well, especially that front three of Tyra King, Alyssa Stevenson, Abby Zipsey in the midfield looked really good as well. And the substitutes as well, obviously the goal scorer Isabel Struble, Reagan King Pavong, and Delgado all looked really dangerous for NIU that first half.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just like simultaneous offensive looks. It was quality offensive pressure and consistent offensive pressure. And that wasn't really what I was expecting to see, considering their recent results. 3 straight games without a goal and only 1 game in the last 4 games for them. But it seems like they found something here on the offensive side of the ball. And Tyra King is definitely a thread that they've been utilizing early on here.
As both teams will come back out for the second half, we'll see how many changes Bowling Green will look to make. And just from first glance, looks like Lauren Mahoney will get the start this second half. Doesn't look like there'll be too many other changes. We'll see who she's coming in for particularly. Mahoney, as we mentioned, the first game of the year against Troy Mercy, had those 2 goals. First Falcon to do that in their collegiate debut. Has been kind of just an off-the-bench spark rest of the season as well.
Yeah, she provides some good energy. She's really great on the ball, getting past defenders and getting some looks on the offensive side. And that first game against Troy Mercy maybe was a bit misleading just in terms of her role on this team. Isn't really necessarily a goal scorer, but she's been great in her own role.
So it seems like for the Falcons, Michelle Hochstadt is going to get a rest. Let's start the second half. The remaining 10 players, Bryn Gardner, Emma Stransky, and Lily Babel will begin the front 3. Mahoney, Serwin, and Butera in the middle. Wolf, Green, Gilmore, and Simque with Peyton O'Malley in goal. And it looks like for the Huskies, it's close to an unchanged starting 11 that they had in that first half. And freshman Laura Mahoney gets us underway. Second 45 at Cochrane Stadium is underway. Can Bowling Green trying to get their 3rd MAC win of the season. NIU still searching for that first tied game, 1-1. All to play here.
Brady and Mastransky they're fighting for the ball as that one will go out of bounds. But one thing to mention, 4 freshmen on the field right now for Bowling Green, including Peyton O'Malley in goal, a bit of a younger unit for them.
O'Malley had a sensational first 45, 7 saves. Since we're on the topic of freshmen, I think it's worth mentioning as well, Juliana Hill for NIU had a spectacular first half, and I think the biggest one that stuck out was that tackle from behind on Gardner that she got all ball mostly and just totally nerfed that attack for Bowling Green. She's been spectacular in her own right. Freshman defender from Iowa, along with Sophia White. That center back pairing for the Huskies had a great first 45.
Yeah, she's not the only freshman that's been contributing. Alyssa Stevenson has also had a great first half, but Juliana Hill, the big thing you want to see from defenders is their confidence early on as a freshman, and she's looked confident. She's challenging Bryn Gardner consistently, the biggest offensive threat on Bowling Green's team every game.
Stransky earns the foul. This will be taken by Emmy Butera. Gilmore were there as well. we saw a set-piece goal, 9 seconds from the Huskies on this end. We'll see if Bowling Green can retake the lead here. Off the left foot of Butera. Takes a bounce and into the hands of Purifoy.
Not much there. Watch NIU might. No, I was going to say they might have a chance here. But it'll go the other way for Bowling Green.
Foul called on Kelsey McLaughlin, though. Player has a lot of speed and had a couple of dangerous opportunities early on. Got subbed out from King of Pavong, and then we didn't really see her around the second half. So there's plenty of NIU attackers that have looked dangerous this game. So another set piece opportunity for the Falcons, but this one's in even a better position. The right foot this time of Butera into the box, looking for Stransky. Wait out for that one. That was a great ball from Mimi Butera, but Purifoy would collect once again.
Purifoy looked good so far. And this one, it's always interesting when a player transfers from like a Power 5 school like Oklahoma State, for example, for Purifoy, and comes in, and it's kind of a different presence. It's kind of a different mindset because Division Power 5 teams are in completely different worlds.
Gardner picks that one off. Purifoy has to come up and clear that one away, and does so. A little pressure. Even though it's actually Haley Wolf there on the pressure, and it's Kelsey McLaughlin, though, coming away for the Huskies, working on Butera. Zipsy pokes this one out to Saddle. Stepped in there from Simq. Stransky. Long run to find Gardner, and just a little bit too much there. And give credit to Purifoy for coming out and of her line, clearing that one away and clearing that one near the Doit.
Yeah, good recognition, but that would have had to have been a absolutely perfect ball to get Gardner the look in that situation. Stransky almost had it. Still. You said Emma Stransky's name a lot, even besides the goal that she scored. She's been a great presence on the offensive side of the ball.
Stransky there, taken away. Here's King. And stolen there in the midfield there from Butera. Serwin. Outlet left to Babel. Babel left foot across. Gardner gets her, meets it. Serwin there on open net, taps it home. Bowling Green retakes the lead 2-1. Lexi Serwin, another goal.
Yeah, that was an interesting event there that happened. Looked like Gardner took her defender with her, and the ball just stayed in the middle of the net. It was a great ball from Babel in to give Gardner the original chance here. It looked like it was saying right towards Purifoy. Gardner crossed in position, and like was that off of Purifoy, Lucas, and just right to Zerwin.
Again, Purifoy come out for a line, not be able to grab that one. Don't know how much the sun one played in a factor. Gardner there ran right in front of her. Hill also was in the vicinity as well, so don't know who made contact with Purifoy. It was obviously enough to make her fall to the ground, but Lexi Stern there to pick up the scraps and give Bowling Green a 2-1 lead. The graduate student midfielder, a transfer from Xavier, Serwin, getting another goal on the year, leads the team down goal to 4. Has the go-ahead goal.
Yeah, how about that? That was our player to watch early on this game. He's just a good look for NIU.
King through for Stevenson, crossing the box. Screen clears it away. That was very dangerous from the Huskies. Still danger alive. Abby Zipsy, and off the top of the crossbar.
Man, that was a shot from Abby Zipsy. That would have had no chance for O'Malley, but dangerous chance there for NIU. They had a lot of players forward. Abby Zipsy, dangerous at any time.
Just straight from the kickoff.
Yeah.
Looking to equalize once again for the second time this game.
Yeah, that was how they scored their first goal. Why not try it again? Quick off the break.
Serwin there is going to be offside there, but good look for the Falcons. End-to-end stuff once again. We'll see if we can take another look at that chance.
As Irvin takes the extra step away from Butera, I should say, and yeah, just solid shot on goal. Almost had it for her.
What a first goal, collision goal for the Zips that would have been for Abby Zipsy. still on the attack. The Huskies, Stevenson trying to chase that one down. Go out of bounds. Here's Sinque. The one in for Gardner. Has that one poked away initially. Gardner signaling the run for Babel. The freshman will get on this one. Babel take a shot there with the left foot. Easy pickings from Purefoy.
I just didn't have much help with her on that chance. Just chose to just put it in the box. Hope for a miracle here.
Dutera first to that one. Wolf gets that one away from King. Green comes to collect. Here's Juliana Hill. Pressure from Gilmore. Excuse me, Gardner. Too far of King, and then go out of bounds for a throw for Bowling Green. So energetic start to the second half. Henry, and giving away here for the Falcons, McLaughlin, and just way too much for King.
Yeah, it's kind of an end-to-end. It's really interesting how the offense of Chris Fox has evolved, and you know he was really keen at the beginning of the year on sticking to his game, and you know I think we've seen him adapt and maybe try to change the system up to play specifically to other teams' games, and I think they're playing specifically to how NIU is defending, and it's been working. They've gotten 2 goals to this point.
Butera looking to find Stransky. Hill clears that one away. Throw in, Bowling Green. Definitely been a better start to the second 45 for Chris Fox's squad than the first 45. NIU definitely had the better chances in the first 5-10 minutes. Here's Gardner. Green steps forward out to Wolf. Wolf finds Babel. Offside flag is up.
Yeah, you know, one thing I think is important to note, we haven't seen a lot of the success from Bryn Gardner early, especially the offensive success that we saw from her last year. But even if she's not on the stats, she's shown so many of these goals that Bowling Green scored, and so many of these chances that they got are because of her. That previous goal, that second goal for Bowling Green, was because of a cross that was looked towards Bryn Gardner. So even though she's not really been on the stat sheet, especially in the last few games, she's had a really big impact on the game.
Here's Stevenson. Does well to keep the ball there. Works on 1 and 2 Falcon defenders. Out to King. King gets to the touchline. King clicks in a cross and a good defensive play from Sinque. Corner kick Huskies. Nice little combination play there from Stevenson and King on the far side. And the Huskies have a chance to equalize for the second time this afternoon.
King using her physicality to the advantage of her here. Sinque, obviously a smaller defender, as the corner is going to come in here for NIU, stacking the box.
In swinging ball once again here for the Huskies. Into the box, header flicked on. Still not cleared. Here's King picking up the pieces. Last off for Babel. Green looking to clear and gives us one to Babel. And a nice play for Sherwin. Bowling Green looking to break. Babel finds Bryn Gardner through as the flag stayed down. It will not, offside. And that was a glorious chance for the junior striker and a chance to give Bowling Green a 3rd goal, but offside flag denies her.
Yeah, but Louis Babel, especially her eyes lit up all that space there from Gilmore. That was a great ball from Gilmore to find the vision. That was a really tough angle to hit that pass with, but that's what the veterans do, and Gardner just a bit offside in that situation. But Juliana Hill will take the free kick.
Wolf heads it up once. Cajun fight there down below with Mergugel, Babel, and McLaughlin. Go out of bounds for a goal kick. And a couple of subs coming in for the Falcons. Serwin comes out. Michelle Hoaxat checking back in, and Lizzie Boltnick coming in for Emma Stransky. So the two goal scorers this afternoon for Fox getting a quick breather.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting how Northern Illinois responds from that second goal. You know, they're not going to want another losing result, and if they're able to put the pressure on, we saw them successfully put offensive pressure on the first half. Not really so much here in the second half. See what they can do here.
Boltnick telegraphs that pass. Goes out of bounds for a throw. And while we have a moment with this throw, and you can visit WBGU.org for free educational resources, PBS Kids content, and to stream local shows 24/7, including Scenic Stops and Stories, BGSU Brain Game, and The Journal. Marugul, long ball finds Stevenson. Stevenson looking to pass for Green. That one's picked up from McLaughlin. Pass is still alive. And Mahoney will get Bowling Green out of danger. Saddle. A half-hearted clearance to Babel.
There's help from the one-on-one from Butera, but selects to send it in the box. You know, one thing I'm noticing, I'm not sure if this is on purpose or not, but it seems like they're lacking a middleman, especially in the middle. When they're getting these looks from the defense towards structure, there's a line of the three strikers, and then there's just nothing in between, it seems like. They might
Definitely don't have numbers in the middle of the box, for sure, when they get out wide here, but as on cue, Gardner and Babel arrive in the box as Boltnick turns on the Jets, puts it across and off the outside of the post. Play still alive. You can clear it away there from Zipsy. Corner, Falcons.
See Hoaxtat take the corner here. We'll see if they elect to take it short again. They love this duo here of Hoaxtat and Butera, interchanging, taking close corners. So we get down towards 30 minutes left in the second half.
We'll take this one short. Hoaxtat to Butera. Wolf, long cross in the box, met there by Zipsy. McLaughlin, the Huskies looking to break. And McLaughlin working on Green, and a great defensive play there from the sophomore center back.
Substitution into the game for Northern Illinois, number 24,
Huskies coming in. Isabel Struble, the goal scorer, coming in. Stevenson will check out for the Huskies. Looks like Struble will move to the number 9 position, and King's going to move out wide left. Struble runs on this one, and Gilmore.
Look, that was probably pre-planned from the Huskies, trying to get Struble that run for a potential look, but good closeout by Gilmore. Smelling it early.
Gilmore finds Gilmore looking at a touch around White. And White does well there to win back the ball. Folks out looking for Boltnick, a little bit too far. So just over 15 minutes in the second 45. A goal by Lexi Serwin is so far the difference. Here's Hoaxtat. All right, the Boltnick gets tripped up there, earns a foul, and another free kick in a good position for the Falcons.
Such a good job sensing the vulnerability of the defender in that case, taking advantage of it, and there'll be another free kick. These free kicks are really interesting in this position because it's just basically parallel to the box. Again, Hoaxta and BTR lined up next to each other.
We'll see who will take this one. It's going to be the right foot of Hochstadt into the box. And that clear Brent Gardner and putting one on goal, and that one just wired the far post.
Yeah, the ball just ended up with her there. You have to be ready there as a player in the box for the ball coming at you at any given time. Gardner got a solid look there off the one touch. Get the replay, I see, off the deflection, and then quick. Yeah, it has to be a really quick decision there whether you want to shoot that or take the touch. Gardner elected to shoot in that case.
All over the top looking for Struble Gilmore in a foot race. First to meet it. And back to O'Malley. See if Gilmore can keep that one in play. We'll just have to clear that one out.
Gilmore saw the pressure coming. NIU will have a good chance here. We'll see if they like to go down the line with King.
Here's King working on Simq. King turns into the box. Gilmore first to meet that one.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Simq. That's a tough matchup over there with a player that's bigger, more physical than you, and she's been doing a good job. The Pittsburgh transfer.
Simq will move this ball out of bounds. Sadler will be on the throw. Sadler on Struble. Gilmore comes out to collect, and then Simq mishits the clearance. The run taken quick again. And Taylor Green clearing that one away. Butera picking up the scraps in the midfield. Hochstadt. Blocked away. And out of bounds. Last touch off Maru Gala.
That's good defense by NIU. That deflection was pretty crucial. Butera had a good run. Looked like she was going to have some space in the midfield. She gets the ball now off the throw-in.
Hochstadt. Miss it across there. McLaughlin picks it up and able to win it back. Here's Wolf driving forward. Looking to get the third goal for Bowling Green. Here's Babel. Babel looking to find Wolf. The two freshmen looking to connect, and a little too strong there.
Substitution into the game for the Falcons, number 21,
Lexi White's going to come back into this game for Brent Gardner. So Gardner will get a little breather. Struble looking to turn and give it to McLaughlin. Two-hand shove in the back on Wolf. Give me a foul every time.
And they'll go the other way. You know, one thing that I find really interesting is Haley Wolf is a freshman coming into Bowling Green. She didn't play soccer in high school because she only played club ball, which I find is really interesting how it's evolved. There are players, that's more of a baseball thing I've always thought is just playing travel all year round and not really playing club, but it's interesting how much the game has evolved. Telling someone that that's what their plan was for ranking a collegiate roster maybe even 10 years ago would be completely, and it wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen.
Here's Hochstadt all the way back to Gilmore. That one finds the foot of Mugala. Game definitely slowed down a little bit, past 5-10 minutes or so.
Yeah, NIU is probably gearing up for their final push here. We're probably, as we see one player walking towards Lucian, we'll see some endgame subs here from NIU. We'll see them make a final offensive push, but that's definitely slowed down for sure.
Green will punt it. The head of White. White will try to flick it on. Mugala gives this one back to White. Here's King. Dropping all the way back to in the midfield to get this one. Pass over Cookton's going to find the foot of Taylor Green. And it'll go out of bounds for a goal kick for Peyton O'Malley. And looks like Delgado come back into this game. Tara King will be checking out. So a little bit of a different personnel look, different profile from Delgado and King on that left wing.
And King will get a breather. She was playing heavy energy there in the beginning of the the second half. It'll be interesting to see if CNQ's assignment changes here between man-to-man with King. Now a new player in that position.
So giveaway building out of the back for Bowling Green. And then a foul called on Hochstats. So a little bit of sloppiness building out of the back for Bowling Green. And it'll be a free kick rather, for the Falcons. Referee likes to blow the whistle and talk to the NIU bench. Referee Nicole Green hasn't had a whole lot to do. Only one yellow card issued to Isabel Gilmore in the first half. Juliana Hill will be on this free kick for the Huskies. Takes it short for Delgado in the box. Delgado moves to the left, and that's just really poor there from the Huskies. It's very poor build up and execution all around. Go out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, that is not the amount of offensive pressure you want to gain from a free kick. That always has the potential to be a really great look if you're able to get into the box and just unable to get it done there. Some subs in for Bowling Green.
Elena Unkefer will check into this game for Lily Babel. So like change on that left wing.
Just pull through with the space. Finds the lane. See how hard they guard the ball anytime it goes into the midfield. You know, Mahoney has the potential to find space. You want to keep it towards the edge of the field. If you tear it, tough challenge there.
Tough challenge there, and then just kind of a frustration foul there on Butera, on McLaughlin.
Looked like the momentum was about to shift to Bowling Green's side, but that foul is going to change it the other way.
Robbie Robinson will make this a free kick opportunity from far out. Will go short. Ball back to Robinson. Nice little move. Trying to put the ball in the box. Can't quite hit that one. And Wolf intercepts that one out for a throw.
That one went right back to Robertson. That would have been a good opportunity to clear from Butera there, but it'll be a throw in for NIU.
McLovin.
Pushable tackle there. Goes on the side of BG. That'll be thrown for them. Defense pressed all the way to the back line.
Nice touch there from Wolf, and she'll drive forward. Wolf to Unkefer. Unkefer, nice challenge there from Zipsy.
See what Zipsy drove her towards the left side, rather than forcing her toward the midfield. You saw the run coming on the far side over there, but it's that veteran presence, knowing that that's coming, even though it's not in your field of vision, and forcing the ball the other way.
Hochstadt to Poltnick. back to Hofstadt. That's a one-touch passing from the Falcons and can't quite keep that one in play, out of bounds. Last touch off of Boltnick. They'll do it again from the far side. Delgado rises the challenge of 2 Falcons, and Simcu does well to poke that one away. Been very impressed with her this game. Henry playing right back, playing as a third center back, kind of interchanging, but she's been really impressive.
Yeah, she's played most of the minutes in this game as well. It can be tough, especially when you're coming from an ACC team where you didn't necessarily play, coming in learning the system a year late. Helps with a new head coach, but she's been fantastic so far today.
Laura Mahoney checking out of the game, incoming Alexis Soprelis for the first time this afternoon.
Soprelis, of course, the only Canadian on the BG team. One of 2 international players born in Ontario.
Also a couple flicks there from White and Boltnick, and White can't keep that one in play. Be a goal kick. White up to Struble. Struble to McLaughlin. Nice poked away there from Harry Wolf. Okafor goes to her left. Tries to find a teammate in Soprelis. Can't quite do so. He still can't quite get the ball and get it out of their own defensive third. Back to Okafor.
Great touch by Okafor.
Okafor crossing the box, looking for the head of White, and bounces through everybody. Not sure how that didn't get a touch by a Husky or a Falcon, but regardless, goal kick.
This is a good ball, right on target for Lexi White, just a bit over her head. I'm sure that was an interesting touch from Okafor. It kind of looked like maybe she tripped over the ball a little bit, but it worked out in her favor earlier.
Butera steps in and wins the header. Simcu takes it back to Hofstadt. Simcu trying to keep it in play and can't quite do so. Soprelis trips up Zipsy in the midfield, be a free kick. And you got to say, the energy probably has gone out a little bit in this game, but the intensity from NIU, especially in the attacking third, has not been there as we saw from the first half. First half, they had a lot of good looks, and it looked like every time they had an attack of any sort, they were making something happen, and we haven't seen that at all, really, except maybe 1 or 2 chances.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it favors Bowling Green in the sense that they're not playing as active. NIU is the team behind. You generally want to see them pressuring this.
Delgado picking that pass from Boltnick. White looks out wide from McLaughlin. Okafor does well their defensive work rate. Throwing the ball back, and a great tackle there from White. Sophia White on Lexi White, I should say. And Okafor looking to find Boltnick through, and offside flag is just up. So while we have a moment here to get the ball back in play, be sure to tune in on Thursdays at 9 p.m. for Scenic Stops and Stories on WBGU PBS, or stream full episodes for free 24/7 at wbgu.org/Scenic Stops. We are now under 60 minutes left to go here in the second half. 2-1 Bowling Green. Saw two of the 3 goals this game in the final 5 minutes of the first half, so we'll see what happens here. Serwin's goal in the second half is the difference. Foul call there on Struble on Simcu.
We'll see if NIU tries to make an attempt to reinvigorate the pressure that they had in the first half. I think they will need to if they plan to make an attempt at equalizing this one.
And Green has that one poked away from McLaughlin and just couldn't get the return pass. And I think that was the wrong move there. She had Struble right in front of her face. And he's had their chances, haven't been able to make anything of it. And Purifoy comes all the way out.
Hey, yeah, past the line. That could have gone very quickly for them. Rocket down to the other side of the pitch.
Katie Bennett coming into the game for the Huskies. Chantel Parker coming in for the Huskies. Emma Stransky coming in for Lizzie Boltnick on the right wing. So those are 3 subs. Checking in for the final 15 minutes left to go here.
Interesting, Chantel Parker, international experience for her. Played with the Jamaican U20 national team in the U20 CONCACAF championship. 3 goals there for her.
Here's Robinson. Finds Bennett in the midfield. Had that flick on header for the Huskies goal in the first, towards the end of the first half. Last 9 seconds, I should say. Bennett is looking for Delgado. Pass picked off. Comer clears this one up in the air. Both teams not be able to get a hold of it. So Prelis there, a loose touch. Zipsy does well to collect Bennett and just gives that one straight to Stransky. Stransky looking for Alexi White. Hill's gonna be first to meet this one, gives it all the way back to Purifoy, and we'll just have to launch this one up and away and out of bounds. And Brent Gardner coming back into the game for Alexi White, so a number 9 change for the final 13 minutes and change. Have to go here in the second half.
Gardner with her final breather. Be back in. It's Gardner is so energetic in her role because with the unlimited sub role, they can sub in and out as much as they want. Gardner she plays both really energetic defense on the back line as well as.
Here's Wolf.
Production.
Cuts to her right foot, finds Unkefer, top of the box, can't quite get it underneath her foot. Out to Soprelios, puts it across. Purifoy will come to collect.
Take a look at that one here. Comes in front for Unkefer. Good job finding Soprelios out behind the box, but so cross country looking for Gardner to quite find him.
Simq heads this one to Stransky. Stransky poked away. Green will come back to get that one. Taylor Green's birthday today, worth mentioning as well. Was informed by that from someone from the BGSU Athletic Department. Wolf looking through to find Gardner. Purifoy off her line to collect. How do you assess Purifoy's performance this game, Henry? Because it seems like she's had a pretty good game prior to her standards, but the 2 goals, involves with her being on the ground and an open net for a tap in for Stransky and Serwin.
Yeah, I don't think she can really be blamed, especially for the second goal. That was more due to just too much open space in the box. But I've been impressed. I think she definitely plays with a quality and a confidence that you want to see from a grad student goalkeeper.
And just a late challenge there. Number 4 action there. McLaughlin on Butera. And a yellow card issued to Kelsey McLaughlin. Junior from Greenfield, Indiana. Previous transfer from Illinois State. Goal and 3 assists on the year. And a yellow card here tonight, here this afternoon. Hochstadt. And swing ball. Unkefer gets the head on that, and Purifoy will save that one. I think the Huskies are complaining that a ball was kicked before the whistle was blown, but regardless.
Yeah, that was interesting. It looked like Unkefer kind of put half effort into the ball that she put into the goal. Maybe whistle just disrupted the game there.
Substitutions into the game for Northern Illinois, number 5, Tyra King, and number 10, for number 10, Edith Delgado. Alyssa Stevenson in the game for number 16, Jordan Sadler.
Stevenson checking back into this game for Jordan Saddle, and you're seeing a formation switch back to the back three for the Huskies, looking to try to equalize and get a result. Here's Transky. Surprise. Picks it up, Surprise. Finds Unkefer through Unkefer, and a nasty challenge there from White. It was a good challenge, nonetheless. Got all ball. Her and White and Hill have been fantastic in that pairing for the Huskies today.
Yeah, they're physical yet disciplined, which is a great combination for a defender. You saw that quality tackle there from White.
Surprise looking to give this one back to Wolf. Flag stays on Haley Wolf. Oh, it's blocked by her own teammate Brent Gardner, but the flag goes up, and an odd sequence there.
That was odd. I think NIU may have knew that she was offside because it seemed like Robertson had a look here as well. Yeah, we'll take a look. Here's Wolf. Yeah, blocked by Gardner, ran right in front of the shot there from Wolf. But
now I don't see if the flag was up on Wolf in the initial ball or the flag was up on Gardner because the ball hit her. But regardless,
I think it was probably Gardner. Didn't seem like Wolf would have been offside on that side.
Here's McLaughlin working on Gilmore. McLaughlin looking to find Stevenson's working on Wolf, and Stevenson's in the box and is in here. Stevenson's, and just no power at all to connect that shot, and Peyton O'Malley will collect.
Great look for the Huskies. Great job defensively by Wolf to try to push her off of the goal trajectory there, but just not quite able to get enough power on him to put a solid shot on goal. I think it's safe to say that's the best look that we've seen from the Huskies, and fair bet is we'll get a replay from that. And you see Wolf just with a little extra shot to put her off, and one touch that went a little bit too far.
Why would you think crossing there? Parker is well behind the play. I mean, wouldn't you rather just kind of take a strike on goal and force Maddie to make a save?
Yeah, you would think.
Regardless, a good play from the Falcons D and freshman keeper O'Malley. The Huskies attack still alive here. McLaughlin. And a shifty little back heel here. Tyra King in off the outside netting. Oh boy, would she like to have that one back. That is a glorious opportunity.
That would have been a highlight goal if she got a great pass to give King the opportunity. We'll get a replay of that here. Yeah, just great sense knowing that King was behind her, and solid shot on goal. It just wasn't quite in the right position. That's kind of a position where you want to take the shot off your right foot as opposed to the left. Wasn't quite able to get there.
Jennifer Jarrett, as you see on the ball there, coming in for Elena Unkefer. And a late challenge there on Stransky, much to the dismay of head coach O'Neill. And a yellow card will be issued to the sophomore forward.
Second one on the day for the Falcons. This one came against Gilmore in the first half. This one for a foul. That'll be a free kick for the Huskies.
It's be Juliana Hill from about midfield. We'll see if she can get the distance to put this one in the box and create some danger. Hill ball in the box, off the head of Struble. For Jared looking to be the first one to meet it. Instead, it's McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking to find Zipsy. Nice challenge there from Stransky, and cleared away from Hochstadt, still alive for the Huskies, and then punted away from Green. Hill's going to head this one back to Purifoy. Garner chases. Yeah, just able to collect that one. 8 minutes left to go here. And the Huskies throwing more and more numbers forward, looking to find an equalizer. Bowling Green looking to seal this one out and maybe even add a third. Robertson. And a nice interception there from Haley Wolf. She's had a great second half. Freshman left back.
He's been all over the field. She'll take the throw in, but Time ticking down for Northern Illinois, 7.5 to go. Not a long amount of time to score a goal here. Urgency is going to pick up as the time winds down. Wolf clears it out. Bowling Green will probably stop a lot of the offensive pressure that they had earlier on. Focus defense as you see how far back their line is playing.
Simcoe for Jerio. Here's a host shot, Simcoe. O'Malley. Green, once again, just able to build out that Husky press. There's Gardner. Gardner looking for Stransky. And Stransky's onside here. Flag saves on Emma Stransky, and another great tackle from Juliana Hill. Last-ditch effort.
How about that?
To stop that play.
That's really impressive from the freshman. Just one-on-one situation. That's something you're dreading as a defender, and she makes a fantastic play to keep NIU in the game, really.
And clock will stop here as an injured Husky.
It's like Sophia White.
Well, she's one of the two center backs, and she was up by midfield, so you have to imagine she's limping up or something.
Yeah.
And referee Nicole Green will signal the trainers on, and both teams will get a break here with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left to go on the clock. So it looks like you see Jordan Saddler there for the Huskies will come in once White can get back up to her feet. But she's had a phenomenal game.
Yeah. Sophia
White, grad student from Fort Wayne, Indiana, transferred from IU Indianapolis.
#1 player in Indiana high school. This is a quality talent. Hopefully she's all right here. But 6 minutes left to play. Bowling Green is going to be looking for the defensive mindset here, trying to keep NIU off the board. These 3 points would be huge for the Falcons. Would be the third MAC win on the year for them.
So 6:17 left to go here, Henry. A 1-goal lead for the Falcons. Been a pretty even game. Probably been the better side when you count this second half, especially. Is this all mental, these final minutes, or what do you want to see here to see this game out?
Well, you don't want to see mistakes, right? You want to see them having got the rest of their mistakes out by now. They've been a lot better about it in the second half. We saw a few mental mistakes in the first half that led to a couple chances for NIU. We haven't seen as much of that. We've seen them really dictate the pace in the second half, so it's generally been better from what we've seen. We'll just have to see what happens last 6 minutes.
So Lexi Sherwin, who has the game-winning goal right now as it stands, come back into the game for Soprelis. This will be a drop-off for NIU, and we'll get play resuming. We got Gardner there, applying the pressure, looking to find Stevenson. Stevenson working on Wolf, and it's going to be a foul committed by Wolf. There. Would love to get a replay that Stevenson was almost kind of flew there in the air on that challenge. We'll take another look.
That was interesting. This will be a big free kick for NIU coming up as a one-on-one challenge. Oof, Wolf put her foot in there and caught Stevenson. Center flying over. So here's a big look for NIU. We'll see what they can do with this free kick, trying to send one into the box. Looks like it'll be Zipsy taking it.
Indeed it will. Abby Zipsy's cross in the box. Header one there from the Falcons. Texto alive. Robertson cycles it back in. O'Malley collects.
Great play. That's a great play to sense that that was a dangerous chance coming in and that she had the opportunity to take the ball in front of everyone else.
I might give this one right to Garner, to Stransky. Bowling Green looking to ice the game. Stransky tripped up. Yellow card gonna be on the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be a clear path right there. A bad trip.
The clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Not last man back. When you're last man back and you commit that, it's a red card, but a foul nonetheless. Bowling Green was on the break.
Clock stops right at the 5-minute mark. It'll be Butera taking the free kick. We'll see what they elect to do here. We want to avoid a good transition chance from NIU.
Ball into the box from Wolf Hill, first to meet it. So probably Gardner's touch. Can't get past an NIU defender. Hochstadt picks this one up. Hochstadt goes to the corner.
Hold on, let's see if it's going to try to take down the time here.
Well, how about that?
Gardner.
It looks like now Bowling Green just wants possession.
Good touch by Hochstadt.
Hochstadt, left foot across into the box. First to meet it there. Sadler.
Yeah, not much offensive mind there. Not many players in the box for BG. Gilmore will win the ball back.
Great defensive win there from Gilmore. Frigerio hooks in the cross, and Stransky was lining up for a bicycle kick attempt. What a goal that would have been. Serwin. McLaughlin looking for King. They didn't have the angle. Right to O'Malley.
These are going to be a long last 4 minutes for Bowling Green. See O'Malley playing little mind games here, trying to keep the ball as long as she can.
Tim Cute didn't realize King was coming back defensively. Pass right to Butera. Here's Gardner. Keeps the ball in play. Here's Serwin. Wolf gives this one back to Gardner. Flag will stay down.
Tuck it into the corner. And throw in.
Under 3 minutes left to go, and looks like this is the game plan for Fox and the Falcons, just to see this one out. And they get their 6th win of the year and their 3rd conference win.
It would improve to 3-1-1 in MAC play with this win, which
10 points.
10 points, and it's impressive. It's a solid result, and it's what you want. This is a crucial game for both teams and seeing really where they're at in terms of MAC opponents, especially seeing where NIU is at. And I think they've played well, all things considered, in this game. Just kind of go behind, let up the goal in the second half.
So free kick off a foul from Serwin. Back to Wolf, and it looks like they'll go back to the corner.
It's a little bit of a triangle formation. Serwin, Gardner, Wolf, just...
And Serwin can't keep that one in play. And I think, like you mentioned, a little triangle, Wolf, Gardner, and Serwin just trying to kind of play hot potato, in a sense, just keep the ball bouncing off each other and prevent IU from getting an attack. But under 2 minutes to go here. We'll see if there's one last chance for the Huskies, or can Bowling Green just seal this one out. Ball cleared up field, and Stransky can't keep that one in. Here's King. Being on Gilmore, first to meet it. Couple one-time clearances back and forth, and it finds Gardner. And Gardner can go one-on-one goal if she can. Into the box, Gardner. The top of the box, looking for the run of Hochstadt. And that was Sadler there. Keeping that one in play, and be a BG throw with a minute left to go.
She will take her time and now walk away. Well, as the clock continues ticking down to 50 seconds.
Stransky meets that one, just clears it out. Good goal kick. 40 seconds left and counting.
One final chance likely here for NIU to try to make something happen. Purifa will take the goal kick close.
And just a poor goal kick there from NIU. Doesn't look like they've emptied everything in the tank. Good goal kick. 20 seconds left.
Impressive
Not
job.
a lot of urgency.
Impressive job by Bowling Green keeping the ball out of NIU's hands late here. Last few minutes.
And just not a lot of energy left for the Huskies. As Stransky will run this one down, and Bowling Green get their third MAC win of the season and improve to 6-3-2 and 3-1-1, and MAC played 10 points with a 2-1 win over the Huskies, Henry.
Yeah, big win for them, big result in terms of what we're going to see from MAC play. We'll see where this puts them in the MAC standings after this one, but big quality win. Great job getting that late goal to put BG up 2-1 in the second half after allowing that late goal at the end of the first half, so big win for them.
A much-needed win indeed. 3-1-1, like we mentioned, in the next two games, Western Michigan and Buffalo, the top two teams in the MAC, so a couple of big games coming up for Bowling Green. We'll be alongside with you for the Buffalo game next Sunday at 1 p.m. here on WBGU PBS. That should be a good one. So big games coming up for the Falcons for sure to see how they will finish out the conference play. That's going to do it from us here. Goal in the second half by Lexi Serwin is the difference. Bowling Green 2, NIU 1. For our entire WBGU PBS crew, we say thank you for tuning in all afternoon long. And so long. Bowling Green 2, NIU 1. Have a good night, everyone.